Doesn't mean sex.
No,
it does not
I'll
mean
tell
sex.
You, I tell you.
If I say, go get some young boys now, I want them to help me move the soccer post.
Okay.
Keep the young boys behind. Does that mean go rape the young boys?
Why are you going to kill them?
Wait, hold on.
I'll tell you, because the context, look to the context.
Yeah, the Lord said go kill them.
No, the context is, look, listen carefully.
The Lord said
I'm saying not every woman stepped to the man, her husband was there. Some of them husband died, some maybe she fornicated, you never know. So I'm saying, what is the criteria they're going to use to determine which woman slept, which woman didn't sleep? You're gonna, I know you're falling track now. You
I understand what you're saying now.
I understand that.
What you're saying.
So my point
you go into a city. You're going to have some houses with men and women. They both die. You're going to have some houses with older women. They die. You're going to have some houses with women and the children. Those women die. That's what the Lord said. That was the commandment.
So a woman, imagine the auntie. It's not even her mother.
So now,
imagine a woman, she's the auntie of the children. She's not even married.
So now,
and you're keeping the young girls. Why are you keeping the young girls, the virgin ones?
So now we're going to define this rape thing that you're trying to stay in the Bible with.
Of course, in your book.
You're trying to stay in
Leviticus. Yeah.
Keeping the young girls never says rape them.
Okay.
It never says rape them.
You're going to stick with them.
In Deuteronomy 22, it says a rapist must be put to death because that crime is like killing a man.
Even the Israelites.
What do you mean, even the Israelites?
Yeah,
it's an Israelite book. Yeah. It says rapists must be put to death.
He said go to Canaanites.
It says a rapist must be put to death.
I'm telling you, listen. When you come to 6, when you come to me, I'm saying, I'm going to say another one. Which he says go kill every woman, even children, kill them. You know about this killing children?
We're talking about rape.
No, even the rape. Even the rape, listen,
wait, hold on.
Listen.
Let's deal with the rape. You brought up the rape.
There's a rape, mention that.
It offended me because you're saying something in the Bible that's not in there.
Okay, why are you going to keep...
law against rape. A rapist must be put to death in Deuteronomy.
I understand that. But the Israelites, when they go to war, they allow you to do many stuff. Which is, if you do it to another Israelite, is what is going against God's commandments.
We're not allowed to do many stuff.
Okay, I'll give you an example. I'm going to give you an example. If you kill Israelites, is that going against God's law?
There's a law against going to war with an Israelite city.
No, I'm saying.
There's a law. We have a law that if a man from another Israelite city murders someone in here and he doesn't come forth for justice, every other tribe is to go and fall on that city.
Okay, and now when you go to Deuteronomy and God telling Moses to go fight a city without any reason. You go fight.
How you know it's done without any reason?
Because it doesn't mention no reason there. It says go and fight them. That's why you do this carefully. I'm going to tell you what it says. Deuteronomy. It says go, besiege them. And if they don't open to...
besiege them.
It says, I'm going to go to my Bible.
It says kick them out utterly and destroy them.
No, I'm not talking about this one. I'm not talking about this one. This one is Samuel. If I drop some water. No, I'm talking about this one you're talking about is Samuel.
No, the one I'm talking about is in Deuteronomy. I know my
20.
No.
Open to it.
The one, the one you're talking about in 20 is a law for Israelite tribes against other...
No,
right, go ahead.
Okay, listen. This is, look. Laws of concerning war.
Go ahead.
Israelite war.
No, this is the New King James. So
that's what I'm saying. You're not going to accept it. Anyway, okay, listen here. When you go near a city to fight against it, then proclaim an offer of peace to it. Okay, a peace to it. So you proclaim peace to it. Then, okay, when
you're in the right chapter, but you have to go all the way down.
Then proclaim and offer peace to it. And it shall be that if they accept your offer of peace and open to you, then all the people who are found in it shall be placed under tribute to you and serve you. He's not talking about Israelites, because you're not allowed to have a slave as an Israelite.
No, so there is Israelite slaves.
But the Bible says you're not supposed to have a slave as an Israelite.
No, there's Israelite slaves.
So which one do you take?
That word slave is not the right translation. That is not translation, how it's conveyed. You think slave shackled is servant.
No, I'm not saying that.
No, I'm saying for everyone.
Yeah,
when people hear the term slave,
because happened of the past.
Shackles and picking cotton. That's one form of slavery. It's called chattel slavery.
He's not talking about that.
Anybody out here have a job? That's a slavery. That's slavery because you're working for Britain, another nation. You're not working for your Arabic country. Your job doesn't impact Algeria. I'm a slave.
No, I'm a business. I'm a business.
You understand? But I'm saying your business is not building up your country. Your business is contributing to your conquerors.
No, I'll take my money and send it back home.
You don't take all.
Yeah, but I
you don't take all. Wait, hold on.
Take money.
Hold on. You don't take
money.
Hold on. You don't take
all.
Point.
I still take money.
The money that
back home.
Well, the money that you don't send, where does it go?
In the business.
You pay tribute. to those people.
That's what you think. I don't want to speak on the camera, but
no, you pay taxes, right? You have to pay.
Are you a police officer now? I pay taxes or I don't pay?
No, well,
anyway, police side.
I'm not a police officer, but I keep laws.
Yeah,
I keep the laws. You may be under some umbrella that affords you not to pay taxes.
No, because I don't pay taxes because my business is not that big.
That's
so
what
there's
I'm
a law.
saying.
We don't pay
keep
taxes.
the laws.
But I don't pay taxes.
Okay, well that's fine.
Anyway, side point.
That's fine. No, let me finish. You ought to let me finish.
I was starting. How are you going to finish? I was speaking.
You told me about Israelite slaves.
No, I'm speaking here. No, because I'm
Hold on, but I was explaining
I think we went to many
continue.
places anyway. Go on.
No, I'm explaining it.
No, but
if an Israelite steals from another Israelite and he cannot afford to pay the debt, he has to work off the value of what he stole.
Okay.
And that makes him a servant indebted to this man or a slave.
I understand that.
So Israelites have slaves.
Okay.
You don't understand that. Now go back to where you was.
So here, it doesn't speak about the Israelites. That's my point. Because
this one doesn't speak about Israelites.
That's my point.
This speaks about nations that we were encountering coming out of
That's
Egypt.
my point.
Because some nations went to the hind part of us and slaughtered our young. So the Lord is telling them, if they accept us, no problem, let them give you a tribute because they know you my people, because I just laid Egypt waste to free you. So he said, if they accept you, fine, leave them alone. They're going to give you a tribute, they're going to give you something to go your way. But other nations did not do that to us. And
but
we
that's
have
what I
to
was
go
talking.
to war
no,
with
let's
them.
clarify. I was talking, because remember when I mentioned this, you said no, what is it? When I mentioned he goes to a city to fight without any reason, in a city, you said no. And I've shown you that here.
Okay, but that doesn't say without reason. Actually, that verse you pulled says go to the city and if they accept you, that's good.
He saved them. No, that's not good. He saved them.
Read it again.
Let us read it again. Okay, here we go. When you go near a city to fight against it, and it shall be that if they accept your offer of peace and open to you, then all the people who are found in it shall be placed under tribute to you and serve you. Now, if the city will not make peace, compare this Prophet Muhammad teaching. Prophet said, if you go to a city and they're open to you, you should not touch them. Because why? They're open to you, khalas. Don't go straight, you save them. Because that's peace, khalas, that's it. But look this, compared to this justice of God, killing and Now, but if you make a war against you, then you should besiege it. You said he doesn't say besiege it. That's the piece, he's on the camera. He says besiege it, okay? You're a prophet, you don't know what's here.
No, that's in UK.
Okay, that's
it's a bastard tongue. You trust in a bastard
tongue? No, bastard tongue. He's same tongue as English.
No, that's not written the same way. There's actually total. There's actually total.
Different than
No, there's total. There's total. There's total.
Please, be careful. Go on. No, sorry about that. Go on. Total. But it's same English though.
What I'm saying, there's verses that's been totally taken out of the King James for this new translation.
Okay. So my point anyway, you can besiege it and kill it. What I was going to tell you to finish, I say sorry if I was rude to you.
No, you wasn't rude.
I don't know, but I need to go home, or I go home thinking that man was rude and he was jumping and this and that.
Listen,
you know, that's
I don't get it. My feelings don't get hurt.
That's good, I like that. No, not a Christian man. Not a Christian man.
No.
When a Christian speaks to them, they go home and say, this guy, I will leave you with something. You said this book is the word of God.
Man of war.
You book.
Bible.
Okay, so you
including the Apocrypha.
So Luke, Matthew, Mark, John.
Paul, Hebrews, Romans, Corinthians, Revelation, Philemon, Habakkuk, Micah.
Okay.
Everyone.
Luke. Let's focus on Luke's gospel, yeah?
Who?
Luke.
Okay.
Was Luke inspired by God?
Every word in the Bible is inspired by God.
But Luke, he said, even check it in your book, you can check it for the camera. Luke, he said, the reason he wrote his gospel, it seems good to him. Because many people took account to write an gospel, an account, so it seems good to him to write account to his friend. See, I can't remember the name, yeah? So he said, those who were eyewitnesses passed down narrations to me. He did not say God inspired the words to me. So what I'm saying,
you can ask them to come around to this side.
Habibi, no, move side. He's a prophet, He's not prophet. What prophet? No, please, wallahi. None of them side. Anyway, please. I don't want to go off subject. The subject here is you claiming Luke was inspired. When Luke never claimed to be inspired. So which prophet, according to you, you're going to follow? You're going to follow Luke or you're going to follow yourself? If Luke, he said eyewitnesses passed down narrations to me. He didn't say I was inspired.
He's the devil. Ask him. I know a lot of people that like the devil.
Moses have the right now. You want him to move? That's fine. You can ask me. I'll tell him to move. You know what I mean? You're not a whisper, but I know you are used to shouting. I'll move to the side.
I'm asking him. He's in a conversation.
Yeah.
The microphone is there, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't have my man move, so you could have it clear.
Yeah, you have to ask him. Okay, no problem.
No, sir. I was just helping speed up the process. It was just speeding up the process. Ain't no sweat. You know what I mean?
So look who's claimed to be inspired, or he never claimed that.
He said if what you're saying is correct, I don't even know.
Why don't you use your book and show the people?
What I'm saying is, if you're gonna stop me and then start
I'm just to make it clear.
If you're gonna stop me and then start questioning me, not for me to teach you, but to challenge, you're gonna have to bring your proof to challenge me.
I have the Bible.
You ain't going to ask my men to open up their book for nothing.
Yeah, but I'm claiming, show the people what I'm claiming is not true.
Okay.
Because you know it's in your book as well.
Okay, but hold on. Your people and my people are different.
Regardless about different, of course. It's short that everyone's taller. Forget about this stuff.
No, there's a nation different. I'm talking about a bloodline difference.
No, not all of them. No, I have a black Israelite as a Muslim.
All right.
So it's the same black Jew.
Islam allows anyone from any nationality to become.
Because God created us.
That's fine.
See what I'm saying?
We're all the same, equal.
The Bible doesn't. The Bible is for Israel. It's for a specific bloodline.
Okay.
And that specific bloodline, according to the Bible, is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Okay.
So it's not something you could believe or have faith in. It's a bloodline.
No, you can't prove it. You can't prove it. It's a side point, but you cannot prove it. No, we can prove it. But go on. Remember, Luke never claimed to be inspired, but you claiming that Luke was inspired. So how can we combine?
The Bible says every word is inspired by the will of God. That's what it says in the Bible.
Paul said that. Paul, he said every scripture has been inspired by God. But now either Paul is lying or Luke is lying. Because Luke, I'll tell you how. Because Luke, he said he never claimed to be inspired. He said the eyewitnesses, who witnesses, that gave it to me.
Well, you have to show me where it is.
Here.
You got to show me where that is. So he's saying, go ahead. You got to show me where that is. Right. Now, once again, all this is to prove that I should now become Muslim, right?
No, let me establish that.
No, at the end of all of this, your mission, your motive is that I say, well, goddamn, take my shields off, my headpiece off, and this jacket off, and now don a kufi and a man.
You don't have kufi. I don't have kufi.
Well, I apologize. I'm stereotyping.
Okay, no problem.
I apologize. I'm used to the American form of Islam, which is kufi and the man dress.
They wear kufi, but not every Muslim wear kufi.
Well, I didn't know that. But I'm telling you from what I'm used to seeing.
Of course, no worries at all. So my point is that you're asking me why I'm here. I'm here basically to show.
Why
I'm speaking to you. I'm speaking to everyone. First of all, what I have to do, because as a Muslim we have an example. If you have a glass and there's a dirt in it, and you want to drink water, you should not pour the water. Clean it off, then you pour the water in order for you to have what? A clean water. So I'm here to show you what you believe. Doesn't have respect here. Doesn't make any sense. And I'll show you here clear evidence from your book, using your book and using the Quran. What you believe doesn't make any sense. When I destroy that, then I'll tell you what is the correct way. What is the belief of Abraham and Moses and Jesus, which is Isha in the Aramaic language, and the other prophet and messengers. What is the correct way, how they believe in God. That's what I'm here for. But now let me show you what Luke said. That's what I'm here basically. And what I'm telling you, always remember, you're not coming purely from based upon knowledge. You're coming from a bloodline thing. That the white man enslaved the black people, what they did evil to us, and the Bible said we'll be enslaved, therefore it's speaking about us, and the white man's against us, so therefore we're going to follow no one except our ancestors. Allah sent the Quran, say to them, even if your forefathers are upon a clear misguidance, yet you're going to follow them. That was the claim of the Arab pagans. The Arab pagans said, are we going to leave off our forefathers were upon? So that's what I'm saying.
The Bible says Abraham was told to leave the religion of his forefathers and follow God.
That's what you should do.
So when I follow Abraham, I'm following the Lord. When I follow Isaac, I'm following the Lord. When I follow Jacob, I'm following the Lord.
No.
You cannot
the correct teaching is the Quran. This book cannot be anyway.
Well, hold on. You're going to tell me. Hold on.
Go on.
You are going to tell me that I have to follow the Quran. Is that what you say?
I'm not forcing you, but I'm telling you.
I'm just asking.
Yeah,
I'm not said he was forcing.
No, okay,
he just made a statement.
Yeah,
the correct teachings is the Quran.
The Quran.
So now you're telling me that I have to follow the Quran.
I'll tell you what, listen carefully now. As a Muslim, I believe, yes, there is some teaching in the Old Testament and in the New Testament which is from God. However, the scribes, the pen of the scribes, as Jeremiah said 8:8, have changed it. And I believe it's been changed. That's why you have many Bibles.
No.
And sorry. That's why you don't have that criteria. You're just telling me Moses said that because in the book we're going to be enslaved. That's what it's us.
That's not what Jeremiah 8:8 says. That's not what Jeremiah 8:8 says. You could pull that real quick.
Jeremiah 8:8.
Let's pull that with Jeremiah 8:8.
Yeah, let's go back.
And secondly.
No, but before we go to that, look, I don't go to look.
Hold on.
I don't go to look. We're going to go to Jeremiah, but remember, look.
Hold on. Let me just ask you something right here.
Let's go to look first.
If it is that anybody could become Muslim, what's the difference between Islam and Christianity?
Is that okay? I'll tell you.
Christianity said everybody could be a Christian too. You
No,
understand?
everybody be this and that.
That's what it says. That's what Christianity teaches.
Go on.
Everyone could be Christian.
Okay.
Christianity also teaches that if you don't follow Christianity after it's explained to you, you go where? Go to where?
But they don't believe in hell like us. They don't believe in hell.
I don't know what hell you believe in because you don't even know where it is.
So don't tell me you are Christians. If you don't know what we believe.
Said you were Christian.
You said Islam like Christianity.
No, I'm asking you.
Are you asking or you saying?
There's cameras rolling.
Okay.
I think you're getting a little bit.
Okay, take me back.
You ain't listening. You're trying to respond without even listening.
Okay, no, I'm listening. Go on.
What is the difference? Everybody hearing that?
Okay, sorry. What's the difference?
What is everybody heard that, right?
Yeah, what is
so
difference?
I'm not accusing nobody of being Christian,
What is
right?
difference? Yeah.
What is the difference between Islam and Christianity? If Christianity allows every nation to be a Christian, Islam allows every nation to be a Christian.
Muslim.
I mean a Muslim.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No problem. Okay,
right?
Happens, man. Slip of the tongue.
Slip of the tongue. That's fault of the mind.
Yeah, sure.
And both doctrines believe that if after I gave one or the other to you, if you reject it, somehow we both end up in the same place from two different doctrines?
Not really. I'll tell you why.
That's called hell?
I'll tell you why.
Go ahead, let me hear the...
What is different now when you look to the concept of God in Islam is perfect, in a perfect manner, better than what is in the Old Testament, the New Testament. God is perfect, doesn't regret. God is perfect, doesn't have to come to earth to confuse the people, as we mentioned in Genesis. Because he was scared.
God comes and confuses people.
Yeah, that's in the Bible, yeah? You can go to it, you can come to it. Because the people spoke same language, so God was so worried because they spoke same language. He said, now what is going to stop the human beings if they speak same language?
That's not why. It says they conspire to overthrow him.
Yeah, let me finish now. I haven't finished.
No, I'm just correcting that thing you said.
I'm going to come to that. No,
it was not about
building towers.
Yeah, it was conspiring to overthrow him.
To overthrow who? God.
Yeah.
And this belief is the belief of the Babylonian. They used to believe if you build tall buildings, you're going to get to the heaven and you can through God. But if this is a statement of God, we know whatever you build, you will never be able to get to the heaven.
Like Namrud.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
so that's wrong anyway.
You don't
They can be the same God who knows everything.
That's the belief of the Babylonians. What was the position of Babylon at that time?
Look, guys, what was it? It's in your book.
Yes, I'm asking you. At that time, what was Babylon's position?
They were pagans.
No.
What do you mean?
Pagan is not position. Pagan is a
doctrine. What do you mean? What do you mean position?
Babylon ruled the world.
Yeah, of course. I mean that
so now everyone was under Babylon, just like America. Everyone is under America.
Yeah, but God said that, not Babylon.
No, listen to what I'm saying.
Okay.
He is saying if under this Babylon, everyone is following that doctrine, they will never follow him.
Doesn't say Babylon here, by the way.
You just said that.
I'm saying they took it from the Babylon. Because if you look at the Babylon teaching,
what is the tower called?
Excuse me, I'm telling you.
It's called the Tower of Babel because that's where Babylon comes from. Babylon confusion. It comes from there, and I'm trying to tell you. When it says they was trying to build the tower, the Lord is saying these people will never follow me. They will always conspire to overthrow me. So I have to separate them.
But that's an incorrect statement because we know whatever tall building you're going to build, you will never be able to reach the heaven. No. So if God's saying that, so therefore God thinks the heaven is like a ceiling of the house. That's close to reach it. That's what I'm saying. So let me explain. Sorry. We can play that. We cannot play the Christian. They play with the metaphorical as well. My point here is, so when you look at the teaching of Islam about God, the oneness of God, which is Abraham, Moses came with, that God is perfect. He's not in need of anyone. Everyone's in need of Him. God created us for a reason, to test us. Whoever follows His prophet to test us.
So Saul, was that a test?
That's not a test because God didn't know. God regret it.
So all of a sudden, Saul is not a test. Saul is not a test, but he creates us to test us. But Saul is not a test.
Okay, can I answer now? I'm saying it's not, just let me correct my word because I said it's not a test. I'm saying it's not what Saul is a test or not. I'm saying God saying he regrets it because Saul turned his back on me. So for God to regret something, that goes back to the knowledge. Because if you know everything, you don't regret. Allah said in the Quran, وَلَا يَخَافُ عُقْبَاهَا. When Allah destroys a nation, does not fear the outcome of it. Because Allah knows the outcome of it. But in the Bible, God teaching you that he regrets for choosing Saul as a king. And it's Genesis 6:6.
Where if you're
you're not dealing with my point, you know. You're just going to another point.
No. I'm dealing with your point.
Inshallah, your friends here go home and think about it, inshallah.
I'm dealing with your point. I asked you something about the difference between Islam and Christianity.
That's what I'm doing. That God is perfect in Islam. And Christianity is not. Jesus is God. The Father is God.
But Christians believe that their doctrine is perfect also.
Yeah, but I can prove it's not perfect.
But they could prove Islam.
No, I cannot prove.
You giving me an opinion. You're not giving me facts.
Analyze. I want to be judged. How much? Be just. Islam believe one God. Christian believe Father is God. Jesus is God. The Holy Spirit is God. Which one makes sense to you? Be just.
None of them.
Do you believe one God?
I believe one God. I don't believe
what you believe.
I don't believe what you believe.
I didn't say what you believe.
I said, do you believe God is one?
I didn't say Allah. I didn't say Allah. I said, do you believe in God is one?
No. You said Muslims.
Come on, you get it wrong.
You said Islam believe in one God. You said Islam believe in one God.
Even you lead our stars, I will challenge you.
There's no. Listen. You can challenge all you want, and I will prove to you that. Listen, I will prove to you that Islam is not a religion of the slaves of the children of Israel.
Islam was widespread before the white man came to Africa.
It was
widespread in Africa.
It was spread how?
Islam came to Africa.
It was spread how?
How do you mean how?
How was it spread?
Okay, I'll tell you how.
By people handing out tracts and speaking?
No, they came with the swords. And
they came with what?
They came with the swords.
What did the conquistadors go to Puerto Rico with?
No, wait.
What did the conquistadors?
Let me finish. No,
what did the conquistadors?
Islam is not force. It's not Islam force.
Hold on. Just answer that question.
Yeah, no. Let me answer.
I'm asking a simple question.
If I haven't finished.
What?
I haven't finished. Never you ask me one question. Let me finish. How Islam came to Africa.
No,
so let me finish.
Yeah,
I'm going to let me show you.
What did the Spanish conquistadors spread Christianity?
I'm going to tell you. Look, Israelite spread by sword as well. When you go fight people.
We didn't force nobody to follow our God.
No. What were we doing then? You were tickling them. Come on, man. You were saving them, man. You were tickling them. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, the point here. Look, to show you that. I'll show you. Look, which one makes sense? One God or three God is in one. But because you have some hatred for, it's not hatred. But not hatred. Let me correct myself. Because you want to reject Islam, you said that one God. One God doesn't make sense. One God doesn't make sense, but you believe in one God.
I'm arrogant because I don't want to follow Islam.
No, it's not because of that. You said one God doesn't make sense, but you believe in one God as well.
No. I was saying what you believe in doesn't make sense. But I understand your question.
You believe in one God?
I believe in one God, the God of the Bible.
The God of the Bible. Okay, I understand that. So the God of the Bible, I just showed you, is not perfect.
How?
And you just told me God is perfect. Muslim and the non-Muslims here, where's the Christians? We ask everyone. Let's even ask the atheists. When you regret something, why you regret it? Because you what? You know